Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Winston and this is my audience for today. Alright, so have you guys ever heard of the common Asian stereotype where Asian people, they only really major in 3 majors in college? They either major in law, engineering, or medicine. You probably heard of it because it's pretty common, which it also is kind of true. Have you ever heard of someone that dropped out of college after majoring in computer science for 4 years? That one is, maybe you've heard of it. It's still not as common. So last one, have you ever heard of a colorblind person becoming a professional photographer? That one is, so far, that one is kind of unheard of. So, well, today I'm going to be talking about my friend Chris, who was a computer science major, and he dropped out after 4 years of majoring in it to pursue his passion in art and becoming a professional photographer, even though he is colorblind. I've known Chris for a little bit over 9 years now, and ever since day one, I kind of looked up to him as an older brother. And funny enough, he actually looked to me as a younger brother. I met Chris in the summer going into 6th grade at the summer camp that I was going to, when he was in high school as a summer camp counselor there. Just ever since then, I was able to witness the great things that he's done since being a young high schooler to now being a young adult. So today I want to share with you how amazing Chris is. Chris is talented, passionate, and overall a great friend. So first, let's see why I say Chris is talented. So I say Chris is talented because he is a professional photographer, even though he is colorblind. He didn't let this minor inconvenience discourage his passion for art and his love for photography. Chris, he has an Instagram account that fully acknowledges that he is a colorblind photographer, but the way that he is able to edit his pictures just blows my mind. So here are 3 of my favorite pictures that he has made or that he has edited. Here's the first one, the second one, and lastly, here's the third one. It's just crazy to me how he can still bring out such amazing content even though he's not able to fully see all of these colors. Another reason why I say he's talented is because his photography has brought him much success. Recently, Toyota had reached out to him and offered him a job to be their new photographer for their new car models. Secondly, I say Chris is passionate because all the activities that he does in his life, he always gives 100%, and he never loses that love for why he started doing those activities in the first place. Last summer, Chris told me he had a vision for starting his own clothing company, and just when he was talking to me about it, I could see the passion and drive in his eyes. Crazy enough, this past February, he launched the first clothing line for his company, Shikima, which in Japanese means colorblind. It offered 3 shirts and a sticker. So here are the shirts. So the first one was a t-shirt, and the second one was a black t-shirt, and then the last one was this white long sleeve, which had a block print with roses in the back, which was a great addition to the detail. And then this was the sticker. It just says Shikima OG. And yeah, so lastly, here's why I say Chris is a great friend. So I say Chris is a great friend because he is very selfless and he always cares about those who are in his life. One of the moments that stick out to me the most when I say that Chris is a great friend is one time when we had basketball practice together for our church league. We had practice at a gym near his house. The gym was maybe 5 minutes away from his house, while I lived 30 minutes the opposite direction. Chris knew I needed a ride home, and he graciously offered to give me that ride home, even though it was super out of the way and he was already so close to home. Another reason why is just ever since I met Chris, he's always looked out for me. Even though we didn't get to see each other much, he would always message me through social media and just catch up with me and see how I'm doing. He always wants to get updates on my life, and he always gets past that surface level of conversation and really digs deep and sees how you're actually doing, instead of just when he asks you how you're doing and you're just saying good. So I hope you enjoyed my commemorative speech on my friend Chris. Talented, passionate, and being a great friend is why I chose to celebrate Chris today. He used his passion to create a clothing company and branch out and show people his great talents. Overall, Chris is just a great friend to have in your life, or in my life at least. And it's just crazy to me how Chris was able to take these risks without any certainty on what these risks would bring in the future. But these leaps of faith brought him much success, which I'm very happy for him. Thank you.